Okay, let's go ahead and get this show on the road, shall we? Thank you very much for tuning in. Oops, hit the wrong button there, my bad. So we have honestly copied a few of Snoobay's concepts. I had thought about doing, because I had captured this one with Haste Aura. I really didn't even think about this concept of going with the Frost. So thank you to him for fixing that whole issue on my part that I was struggling with how to do it. I was still contemplating grabbing, a scepter. I don't even know if this was even really like a scepter that was out there. I had seen it. I totally forgot about it. So whatever. But so what you do? I don't know why my thing swapped the wrong weapon. Anyway, so I had originally tried to do a concept around having a haste aura so I could get faster attack speed. That was just kind of dopey. I'm glad I got kind of corrected on that and switched off from that concept. So one thing in particular that Shnube had on YouTube had really put together and theory crafted a lot better than I could kind of come up with on my own there with his community was to actually tame a beast that you can get in the interludes and just outside the glade there's like this big goofy the ashen forest. There's a big goofy ant which is well which is this little guy right here. This little dude right here, if you get him with the ice trail or trail of ice rather mod, which I did, which is like the only real part that matters. I tried to get one with what is it a physical, increase physical or add physical or whatever aura. I couldn't get one that actually also had Trail of Ice, and you can't really like combine these things, so whatever. I just went with one that had the Trail of Ice because that's really all that really matters. And then you want to put Charge Regulation as an added, so you can get more skill speed when you have Frenzy charges, and you want that on, unlike the Champion Ant, where you want that on the back bar only. Your secondary weapon, you want this on both, so you can maintain that attack speed buff as well as your increased endurance if you get a. I'm sorry, increased defenses if you get an endurance charge, which really makes a lot of sense there. You can actually quality this, so you get an extra 2.4 seconds before it starts consuming one of each of your charges. So you can get it up to like 12.4 seconds versus 10. I don't know if like prolonged duration or something could actually be socketed into that to make that slightly less, detrimental. I don't know. But, and then for Wind Dancer, you go with Maim and Pin, like the usual combo that everyone does. You want that on both bars. Combat Frenzy, I mean, Snoobe was doing, I think, with both, on both back and front. I don't really remember. I just wound up putting it on both back and front just because I didn't really feel like messing with it as much. I'm a lazy gamer, what can I say? And then the Herald of Thunder, you go front and back. He dropped his. I'm going to keep it because I like having it there. I think it does a little bit of extra lightning damage when clearing ads, which helps out a fair bit, in my opinion. I also have different gear than he does, so my main spear does lightning damage. I don't really have a lot of cold. I have a little bit from this ring, and then I have like an increased cold damage there. So that's why I actually wound up getting a cold scepter so I could have the purity of ice. So I think that with the freezing shrine makes a little bit more sense. It seems to work a little bit better. I still get the shocks. I get a lot more charges, the frenzy charges, like left and right with that. This gives increased spell damage. It's kind of crap for that mod, but whatever. The other addeds are nice. I wound up getting this belt yesterday just so I could get huge chaos res off of just one belt for really cheap. And then I went with dual res since I'm in my attack bar for whirling slash a lot more often. I figured that would be a lot more helpful. I also did get the shield for whirling slash because I mean I attack fast enough as it is. In my opinion, it's fine for how I like to play it. Plus, I like having the block chance. In addition to deflection, in addition to because now I have like 54% block chance when I start getting the tailwind buffs going, which boosts evasion rating. So now I got 54% deflection, still 29 block, and just the overall evasion of like 64%. I can get it higher if I get a better chest piece, but for right now, this is, you know, fine enough. I'd also probably get something better if I drop energy shield entirely and just go pure evasion. I'm not sure if that's really the right way to go, but yeah, I don't know. For me right now, I think it's pretty good. The main reason why I went with this is because I didn't like having the Junktastic boots. Where are they? Oh boy, where are they? The Wake of Destruction. I never went with the whole double tech thing with the Brotherhood ring or whatever, where it turns all your lightning into cold damage. I never dealt with that. I just went with the pure lightning tornadoes. It worked out well enough up until this point. I'm not really in proper endgame. I'm still only doing like T10s. But I mean, it's good enough for me anyway. Let's go run a T10, and I'll show you just how like absurd this build is in general, because it is quite the absurd build. Let's go run a Forest T10, whatever, it doesn't really matter. And you'll see that as Sneeve calls it, tech. I just think it's kind of a combo of, you know, how all the skills and whatnot kind of play into each other. But it definitely works out really well, in my opinion. The only thing that I don't like is how you have to move a certain distance with the crit bifurcate gem in there, because that thing's kind of just annoying, where you have to, like, you can't actually attack unless you move 20 meters, and since I end up constantly getting stuck attacking stuff, it's really, really irritating, because then I'm not actually going anywhere. But, you know, whatever. This is a T10. I'm getting hit pretty frequently for some reason this time around. Last night I wasn't really getting hit at all, but I mean, even with me being hit, I'm surviving the attacks because my resistances and stuff are so much better than they were before. They're still not perfect. Still a lot of room for improvement, without a doubt. But I mean, I'm not really that loaded in this game yet. So it's just kind of is what it is, really. But this works out really quite well. It definitely clears like the whole screen, especially if you get the actual charges going. I just screwed up the whole combo there because I've been talking and I haven't been paying attention to what the hell I'm doing. But what you really want to do is you want to, you know, do your whirling slash and then hit barrage. That'll bring out the spider, or the ant rather, and then that'll chill the ground in that order. And then that way all of your tornadoes are constantly cold tornadoes, which allows you to then just absolutely decimate the whole screen. Without even really needing to try at all. So it's actually pretty cool. I think he did a really good job explaining it. I mean, an idiot like me could figure it out and run with it. So that's pretty cool. Thank you to Schneeve for fixing and identifying some of the problems that I was having anyway. That's really cool on his part. I know he didn't do it specifically for me. I mean, he was doing it for himself, but it's still in his community, but it's still pretty cool regardless. So I really do find that that whole bifurcate thing where it locks your attack until you move 20 meters, it's just, I'm still getting used to that. I really am definitely still getting like majorly used to that thing, so it's really kind of annoying. Because before I was just pooping out tornadoes whenever like I wanted to. Now I can't really do that. I have to actually pay attention to what I'm doing. Oh gosh, I got frozen there. That sucks. See, like now I can attack, but everything's dead anyway, so if you do it right, you don't really have any issues. Problem is I'm not really doing it right most of the time. I still have a bit of learning to do with the proper functionality of this build. And I own up to that. That is definitely a user error on my part, not a build error of any sort. Because this build is phenomenal. And Snoove is a freaking genius for coming up with this thing. But it really does work out really quite nice. I kind of like my alteration where you get to use the shield for added block chance and damage mitigation and everything. I think that's something that I definitely was struggling with. when I was trying to emulate more or less just his exact build. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I just kind of want to see if I can hit level 81 before I try and go do the trial, just because I'm already, close to halfway now at this point anyway. I figure, if I've already got some XP in the bar, why not just try and utilize what's going on and try and make some progress with that. So I think it's pretty nice the way it is. What was that? What was that? It's definitely a really chill build too. I mean, aside from the fact that you're freezing everything, and that was just kind of corny, but it is just like a relaxed. You don't really have to stress much. It's a low key, just delete everything type of build, which is really cool. I'm gonna grab these. I'm gonna grab the cuffs. Whatever. Is this map already done? Oh no. Okay, I got one more elite. All right. Now you just poop out some stuff. There we go. It just runs around and kills everything for us, and we run around and kill stuff. As long as you kind of keep up with your own tornadoes, it really makes a big difference. Let's try and add a few things. Well, we can go with a tier 2. I don't. Oh, I actually have a reroll this time, so I can do that. That's cool. And we got a Exalt. See what we get. Now that we kind of empowered it. I got frozen there, which is really lame, but whatever. I totally screwed up the tech there because I hit the attack button in time. But whatever. Now we got it. Cool. That was it. Boy, that's some garbage. Whatever. We'll go back and deconstruct this stuff. Anyway. Yeah, last night I spent quite a fair bit of time hunting around for better gear. I mean, I wasted a ton of time doing that, and I really wasn't sure what the heck I was actually properly looking for, sadly. So I definitely appreciate Snoobay doing the heavy lifting, figuring out the build, and posting it, and then I just kind of hijacked it. I won't lie. That's actually a pretty fair amount of thorns damage. I mean, the armor's terrible, but it's kind of interesting. I wonder if you can get that armor also applies to elemental damage and deflection at the same time. That'd be kind of interesting. But I don't actually have any armor, so I guess it really wouldn't matter. So, whatever. Damage taken recouped his mana. That's actually pretty cool. With a spirit mod, that's neat. These are, I don't know, maybe someone wants them for like a single Exalt. I have no idea. I don't really care too much. It's fine, whatever. We'll put it up there for one Exalt. Anybody wants to go ahead and just, grab it. That's fine with me. And so far, things have been working out pretty decently for me in this game. So, well, now that I'm using a build that actually makes sense anyway. We need to store that. We're gonna move. I think I'm gonna tag that up in there. That's fine. And we'll go ahead and move that. And then we'll move that into there. There we go. That's just a T8. I'm gonna just take that out of my inventory because I'm not gonna run that. That's fine. Okay, cool. So I don't think we're gonna get any real XP out of any of these things because none of these have like an XP mod, but that's fine. It is what it is. Might have to run a couple of maps to get up to 81, but I mean, I'm literally 50% there, so might as well just try and finish it out. I don't think I'm gonna have the opportunity to do that as of quite yet. I think I need to I need to attend to something here at the house real fast, and I'll be right back. Alright, actually, never mind. False alarm. Okay, so we are good to go. Try and progress through this. We need to pop that, activate that. See now, like, we have just a ton of freaking frenzy charges now. So we can just crap out just a huge amount of freaking tornadoes. Right now we don't have any frenzies, so we're not going to get that many, but whatever. I mean, it seems to work out pretty decent. I don't know. I can't really complain much anyway. I do wonder as to how well it's going to work in the trial of chaos. It should be fine, I would think, anyway, but we'll have to kind of wait and see. I'm sure there's ways in which it could be better. I mean, I'm probably missing something. I tried to emulate as well as I could, but with my own little touch on a few things here and there. But eventually I'll get to mess around with some other characters and try and do my own little theory crafted build, but I need some currency before I can do that, really, so might as well try and finish this guy out, get him to proper endgame, farm as whatever like I can, and have a good old time. I think that is one thing that's really nice about this game, though, is there's really no one set, like, this is the best build. You can kind of just do a lot of things, especially now, with all the added content, all the added weapons and whatnot they put in. There's just a lot of options now. It's not like the last two seasons where it was pretty much, you know, in the first one it was pretty much lightning arrow or what you want to call it, lightning arrow or flicker strike. That was like the only two that were really all that good. That clear. Oh, and spark was overpowered, but in the original, like 0.1 and then 0.2, they basically had again arc and what, like flicker strike again, was it, I think? So, but this time it was like not on gemling, it was just on I'm sorry, the gemling was a really good one, and then but also the monk was really good too, ruby charm. Anyway, I don't know, I'm just kind of rambling. I don't know, one of my friends had like a really overpowered freaking the demon form infernalist that was just absolutely crazy. So I got a boss here somewhere. I actually don't know where the hell he is. Oh, there. Oh, that's just the. Never mind. That's an exile. An exile. Jeez. No pack space for it. Oh, we'll go back. We'll clean it out. We'll figure out what we can get here, if anything. If anything at all, we'll find out. Why is this thing not? There we go. Okay. That is a large amount of evasion. Huh. I think it could be better, but that's actually not great. What am I looking at? What am I doing? Yeah, that's not that great. That's not that great. That's also not that great. I mean, like the 99 fizz is kind of nice, I guess, but I don't know. I feel like it could be a lot better. Fire res on that's pretty cool. That's pretty bad, and I don't think anybody's gonna really care for that build, so we'll get rid of that. That has max energy, crit, intelligence, and accuracy rating. That's actually not too bad. Somebody might want that. Might be able to do something with it. I might even be able to do something with it. I don't know. I'll save that thing for later. That's, I mean, it's got a lot of the crit chance, which is interesting, but it doesn't have much else going for it. I don't know. I'll have to look into that later. I think it's okay. Might be able to salvage it with some crafting manipulation. Who knows? But I'm not very good at that stuff yet, so I'd have to kind of really do my research on how to actually do that without wasting a crap ton of materials. Save the one that's a little bit better, and then we'll, I don't know, we'll just stick that over there for right now. I'll stick that there for now. Okay, we're at 81. All right, 81%. We haven't even finished this thing. Okay, yeah, like every once in a while I just kind of forget that I have to move a certain distance before I can really make it work, and it's really annoying. I think you can actually pull the ant out even if the barrage is on cooldown. Never mind, you cannot. Okay, I thought it worked. It didn't, because it looked like it worked there for a second, but I'm just hallucinating and I wasn't paying attention to whatever. So that does not work that way. You actually have to get the barrage to be ready first, and then twister needs to be ready first. Then you can do it. What am I missing? Okay, the map's complete now, so we're good. Let's get that going out of this one. Then we'll go do the next one real quick. Hopefully we can crunch it out real fast. And max cold spells, extra cold damage. Cold damage increase, spell increase. I don't know, that might be kind of decent for someone trying to level up, who knows. This has tri-res and fire damage to attacks. That's pretty cool. That might actually be pretty nice too. We'll figure those out later. Kind of forgot to break down these rings. Those aren't that great. Whatever. Anyway, so we're gonna go do another one of these. Oh, that's not juiced up yet. Hold on. Let's at least hit it with a few things. Don't need it super crazy, but we'll just hit it with a few things to help get it going a little bit better. It's kind of crazy. I already made like 40,000 gold just running around. That's kind of neat. I feel like they really made gold a lot harder to acquire, though, which kind of sucks, but whatever. Alright, now we got charges. There we go. Yeah, it's kind of neat. I got like the elemental tornadoes going off. It's kind of cool. I do kind of wonder if there's like one way to get a pet that has like at least two of the shot. Like, so if you get like trail fire and trail ice or something on it, that'd be pretty broken. But that'd be kind of a neat little pet to get if you could get something like that. Do kind of feel like I should run with a tame beast like socketed to the side, so if I do come across an ice monster again, but I hardly ever pay attention to those, so I just wind up killing everything and moving on. So who knows if that would ever actually be something I could functionally keep my mind on getting. Oh, that's cool. Another legacy gem. It's a very simple, very basic playstyle now, and it's really pretty friggin' nice from how easy it is to manage it. Right now my charge generation isn't great, but whatever. Could definitely be better. Might need to figure out something to do with that. Oh gosh, I don't have that thing ready yet. Oh, that sucks. That's a whiff. Oogie doogie. Well, those things happen. Sometimes you whiff it, sometimes you don't. I feel like having an inevitable crit on it really works out quite well because you already have like a set amount of downtime. Because you have to wait for the twister to come up anyway, so it kind of just plays into itself. It works out quite well. It's pretty nice. Alright, we should probably just try to aim to finish this up real quick. So we got the level. Probably gonna level up quite a few times trying to hunt down all those head tokens that you need for. Oh, that was a weird. Yeah. I'm actually kind of surprised that guy didn't drop like any loot. I've been having a lot of those rares that like I kill them and then they just don't drop anything. So it's kind of weird. Rares, uniques, magic packs, they just, for some reason, I'm stuck on a tree. That's great. I actually kind of need that. If I can also find like armor that has superior quality to it, I definitely need those too because I'm getting really low on quality enhancement materials. Oh shoot, I didn't go far enough yet. I thought I did. I was like one step away from hitting the right steppage. That's crazy. Anyways, that guy's toast. Thankfully we had called it up and I just went right back on top of that frozen ground and still got the bonus. So. It's a really easy playstyle, without a doubt. It's almost just completely brain dead. You just gotta do what you gotta do, kill everything, and away you go. It's not too bad. What is this? I don't think that's any good. That's honestly a fair amount of armor, but I don't know. If it rolls like an armor mod, like a flat armor mod, that could be pretty crazy. I would think. I'm sure there's higher ones out there, but I feel like in this game, even if you make something that's, you know, the highest that you can get, someone eventually is going to get something better. It's like, okay. Armor evasion. I don't think I really need that, but I don't know. Maybe someone can benefit from it, so maybe I'll throw it up on the market anyway.
Yes?
I have no idea. We'll just throw stuff in here for one, whatever. I'm not really worried about that. Okay, so we got this bad boy, which is the 50% increase. I'm sorry, 50% of increase in reductions to cast speed also apply to projectile speed for support skills. That would probably be really good for my arcs work, I would think. So that'd probably help out a bit. I might actually hold on to that one. Also, I'm not even sure that actually, like, all those legacy gems seem to not really have, like, any value to them left anymore. Because we can look for this, and then we can go to, like, Exile. Yeah, it's like a 1-to-1. Or if you swap it out, you know, go, oh, jeez. I meant to look for regular exalts. Not that. Oh, yeah, game. Come on. Ugh. Which one is it? I gotta figure this out, because I don't... Well, whatever. You get the idea. I don't know which one that stupid thing. Is it this thing? Yeah, here we go. It's like a 1-to-1, so you just buy it for 1 and be done with it. People are just really goofy for those. Speaking of, I should probably just pull this thing down because I went kind of crazy on that. That wasn't ever gonna move, so it was just dumb. Anyway, because I didn't actually look correctly into how that worked. We are at 16%. We might as well start farming Chaos Sanctuary, I guess. I don't know if I really can farm too much of it. Because I only have like 1 tokens. Maybe I got a little bit overzealous. +1 to max frenzy charge. That could be pretty helpful. Increase to evasion if you've consumed one recently. Increase the evasion. So that'd be pretty cool. I'm not really sure what recently refers to. Okay, 4 seconds. Interesting. Or do we try and go for like a crit? Adjustment. Where are our crit? Critical. We got. Oh, that's right. I meant to kind of go down this way, but then having lower defenses is kind of stupid. So, did I actually put a point there? I think I did. That's not good. I should be able to move that though. Then we can get up this way and grab the jewel socket and then move up. Maybe we should just do that. What are you doing, game? Don't I have a point? Why can't I allocate it? Are you bugged right now? What the heck's going on here? Wait, hold on. I think it's because I have it set to... Huh? I don't know. Oh, I think it's because I have it set for weapon set 1. It's like weapon set 2... I don't think it actually has any of this path yet, so that's not going to work. That sucks. I might need to reallocate a few things a little bit differently then. That's unfortunate. Okay, but we could always get up that direction from... How do we want to progress? We would want to... 5% increased deflect rate. I mean, honestly, that might not be so bad. Get some more deflection going. I don't know. How do we want to progress here? We could gain a little bit of energy shield, or evasion rather, because we have a little bit of energy shield. We could actually even gain technically a little energy shield, but I don't think we need to go there. I feel like the smarter choice for point allocation, I actually have no idea. I'm kind of drawing a blank here. I'm a little bit burnt out. Let me tell you what. We can get a little increase to attack speed right there. But that has to do with relative to flask use, which is whatever. But for a single point, I don't know, we can adjust that later. That's fine. We'll just take that. Whatever. It's not really the end of the world. I do need to check. This has 10 trials. These other ones I have in my inventory, I don't think have all 10. Where the heck did they go? Yeah, they only have 7. So these are actually completely useless to me, I believe. That sucks. Okay, so I can do 1. Can I just buy inscribed ultimatums? Inscribed ultimatum. Let's see what we got. Okay, yeah, so people are selling these. We would want... is it the item level? Yeah, okay, item level. I think if I do... Because this level 76 will work. So I think if you do like level 75 is the cutoff. I'm level 75. Search for that. We'll see what's going on here. For one exile, we can get an area level 80, 81, 80, 79. Okay, so if we sort by the lowest, it's 11 exiles. Ay, these people. Interesting. So, I mean, if you can get like a low level one and it would work, why not, right? It's 11 exiles. What's our currency exchange looking like? I'm going from, where the heck is the divine orb? There it is. Divine to exalt. We can get 75 right now. That's not bad. Let's go ahead and do that.
Your order is registered.
Ugh, of course it dipped right as I went to do that. That's ridiculous. Okay, come on. Shall I just do another order for... It's wasted 8,000, but whatever. I'll just... Oh my gosh, it's constantly going down. What is this? Give me that back. We'll go ahead and just do that. There we go. I don't care about like one exalt difference. What I care about is getting these. I think level 75 should work. How are you today? Thank you very much for tuning in. I appreciate you joining the stream. This would allow for the Ascendancy, so I can definitely get that. It's got the T. Pardon? Okay. Goofy game. Let me buy it for the 11. I see this guy kind of tried to go with like the whole scammer approach maybe, so that's kind of interesting. I will need a couple of these because you have to run it like 3 times, so if I can get some level 75s, like why not, whatever. I've got the exalts for it. Not really a huge deal. Main thing is, do I still have 70 something exalts? Like, no, I don't. I have 54. That's not gonna work. Anyway, so I can't turn them back into a divine for the time being, whatever. Not really a big deal. We shall just kind of stash this, whatever. We'll go run Chaos Sanctuary, see if we can't get our 4th Ascendancy here. We shall make an effort.
I will never tire of your struggles.
Because to get the 4th, you have to get the head, like each of the little head pieces. And then, so you have to do it 3 times at least.
Best not rest on your laurels. Just
Runes will appear deadly. Bloody hearts appear. Boy. Projectiles. Inflicting corrupted blood on hit. I mean, I have at least this that would prevent bleeding, but I don't think that stops corrupted blood. It stacks up to 10 times. That sounds terrible. I'll do the runes for the lightning. I've got 67 lightning res. That should work.
your challenge awaits. Prove yourself.
Okay. Let's go ahead and get this going.
Nowhere to run.
Thankfully, the early parts are just clearing everything. Like the first stage is always just kill everything. Just super easy.
An easy trophy.
Oh, I didn't move far enough yet again. Jeez. Okay, that time we did. How are you today? Hopefully today's going well for you. Thank you for joining on in. Much appreciated for the view. We're going to try and get this 4th Ascendancy. I'm going to have to run this trial like 3 times to get the different little fragments. Invisible Stalker sounds terrible. Inflict bleeding and poisoning whenever they hit. Oh, yeah. I think that's still easier than the corrupted blood. I might be wrong. This might be really short run with that, but I mean, I've got decent res, so got a really high deflection rate, so that should be okay. Thank you for joining on in. Thank you very much for watching. Everyone who is watching, please be aware that my build here is actually technically Snoobey's build from YouTube. He has a great guide. If anybody wants to learn about it, figure it out, copy it, whatever. He has a wonderful max roll build on max roll. easy as I'll get out to follow. This is a very brain dead build. It's very simple. It's really, really strong. A really strong build indeed. I need to not stand on the lightning spots, though. That's kind of a... Yep. Yeah, thankfully everything comes in as a wave, so you just wait for the wave, and then you just kill everything. It's really quite easy. Definitely very easy. Yeah, I really like this alteration I did where you put the shield on that gives you double accuracy, so you don't really lose any of the attack speed, provided, of course, you have, Falcon Dive, because then your accuracy assists you with your attack speed, so that 25% buff to attack speed that you lose from losing Dance with Death, it just works out really great. Rings of Doom, that sounds terrible. Challenge any several statues that petrify. That's a bad one. Monsters release deadly volatiles. That's also a bad one. So we're gonna have to go with the Rings of Doom. Oh boy.
Be careful where you stand.
That's gonna suck. This is gonna be a bad run. I can already tell it's gonna be a failure just because these are bad mods already. I do always find this easier to just kind of run through it, kill everything, and then go back for the stupid objective thing. Which kind of makes this whole, like, oh, you got this doofy objective thing that you have to pay attention to, kind of pointless. Because, I mean, sure, there's like mobs that come in as you go, but it's really not a big deal. I mean, when they come in, it's just whatever. So I didn't even realize that a ring had exploded. I guess I was outside of it, so that's good. Oh, I didn't go far enough. There we go. So if you don't go far enough, you can always just kind of go back and forth, like on top. Oh, shoot, I'm inside of an explosion ring. There we go. You can always just kind of go back and forth lazily. Where, oh my gosh, another ring already. It hasn't detonated yet, so maybe we can stay ahead of it and still move this thing, so we're not just wasting time. I don't know. It's slowly creeping its way closer to me, so that's not good. I think if one of those hits, I'm pretty much dead, so...
An easy trophy.
Because those things, if I recall correctly, hit for a awful lot of damage. I need to just stand in the center of this one, I think. The ring is right here. It's not really all that apparent. I feel like they need to make it more visible, because it's kind of hard to see exactly where the inside of the ring is. Like, make that just like a static red, you know what I mean? Kind of like where it is right now, but still. This thing completed and the ring's still going, so if I actually step out, I might blow up and die. Okay. Never mind, the ring went away. So we're good on that. Okie dokie. Do I have as much attack speed as most of the people building this? No, I don't. Can I do better? Absolutely. But it is what it is. Monsters are protected by an energy shield. That might actually be the easiest one to deal with, because the energy shield's really not a big deal.
Their indomitable spirit protects them.
Oh, it's the Fappy Bird. Alright, well, at least that's the first one, so less negative poopy mods to deal with, I guess, so that's not so bad. This bird is still a pain to deal with. Doesn't really matter what level you are or whatever, this thing is just wild. Oh, I didn't go far enough again, so I just kind of have to dance around on the point. Maintain the cold. There we go. Got it that time. Now we can move on. Hardest boss in this is gone. I don't know if they nerfed it or not this patch. If they did, then maybe it's not the hardest. I don't know.
Don't survive those.
Large runes will appear. That will call down deadly lightning storms if you're maining them. Cool. That's not good. Rings of Doom appear. Exposure physical. They really want to put that stupid volatile one on me, and that is just not good.
Twice.
Like I said, though, I have decent lightning res, so hopefully it won't be a one tap. I only have 1,000 hit points though, so it'll more than likely be a one tap if I do get hit by it. But hopefully I can kind of just avoid them. Now we got the volatile ground here. Yeah, okay, so there's one of the runes. Thankfully, like, those things take a little bit of time to charge, but when they're all stacking up and I'm stuck in a little corner here, that's not a good combo. I have like a minute of just dancing and dodging to do here. So it's really riveting gameplay, let me tell you what. Just gotta avoid the big area one. I might be able to just like proc that and get it off the ground. There we go. Oh, we could. Okay. It would help if you could move there, character. We got one blowing up right there. We got another rune right here. Get enough standing in it to have it proc, but not actually remain in it. So, proc, damn it. Or don't. That's cool. Okay, that thing went off. Now I can get that to go. Okay, so we got that. Yeah, this is more. I'm more worried about the ground effects than I am the mobs. Like, how goofy is that? Now I don't know if evade works for like having a chance to avoid those at all, but since it's a big ground effect, I don't think you do. But if you do, that'd be sweet. Because then I have like a 65% chance to just avoid it. But I don't know. Having them have increased attack speed is usually a really bad idea. I do have a decent fire res. It's not completely capped though. But honestly, with how things are going right now, I don't want more crap on the ground to have to avoid. And we don't have Derpy Bird boss anymore. We have the other bosses, and they're a lot easier to manage.
Seek out the cores.
If I had the bird boss still ahead, then I probably wouldn't have taken that, but I don't, so. This might be slightly challenging to move with this, because I know it like damages you over time, and yeah, okay, that's not good. That thing might kill me when it blows up if I don't get out of the way quick enough. Almost died to it. That was, that would have been a real short run, let me tell you what. Get like 6 rooms in and just dead. Is this one, I'm standing on a lightning room, that's not good. Okay, that thing finally went off, so now we can get... Oh, I thought it already went off? Oh, shoot.
I can take you.
Okay. And then the last one, I think, is up this way? Yeah, here it is. Okay. I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna get over here and kind of be ready for this thing to explode. Hopefully it explodes here soon. I'm hoping. There we go. Just in preparation of anything coming up on me, we'll pop some tornadoes. Alright, that's pretty decent. Just keep it moving, keep it moving. Thank you very much for tuning in today. I appreciate your viewership. I appreciate you being here and helping me acquire some views. We are making the grind for Twitch affiliate.
Half completed.
It's a process. Grasping vines on hit, that could be kind of bad, but that's a way better potential issue than all these others, I think. But I could see myself getting stuck somewhere at some point with that, and then I'd be screwed and blow up and die anyway. But having Stormcaller Rune 3 is just not... that's not appealing. Alright, second boss. It's the Chimera, which means the third boss. The big, weird poison bird thingy or whatever the hell it is the last one, which is actually pretty good. Ow. I want to try and get away from that. Okay, that guy's dead. That's cool. Chaos Orb, whatever. I don't think that's going to blow up and do any damage since the boss is dead. If it did and killed me, I would have been pretty sad, but we got out of it in time anyway, so we're good.
A true display of might.
Volatile Fiends. I don't want that one. We're going to have to go with the Blood Glob. The Blood Glob one is also kind of annoying. Because that thing can, like, stun you when it falls on you. There's so many poopy mods in this. This is just terrible. Just have to try and avoid the freaking ground effects like crazy. I want that to pop out. I don't want it to pop on my face though, but whatever. We do what we can, I guess. And I don't have enough distance here, so I can't proc my stupid tornadoes. There we go. Blood Glob's right on top. We want to move out of that. Might just try to get some movement going here. Ouch. 30 more seconds to this nonsense where it's just a tiny little field. All these ground effects, man. This is crazy. Because this time we got enough attacks out to kind of just kill everything. We got 9 seconds left. Everything's getting kind of dicey over here, let me tell you. Alright, cool. That was a waste of an attack, but doesn't matter. The frenzy charges I don't think would have lasted to the next room anyway.
I can practically see your ego.
Energy shield recovery rate. Honestly, that might not be the worst one, but I don't know. No, yeah, that's definitely not the worst one. These, god dang, like, look at all these. So many poopy mods. And like the rewards I'm getting, like, oh boy, 5 all and a couple of junky soul cores. Oy, oy, oy. Even the spears kind of. Oh, cool, I get that thing. Huh. It's kind of neat. An actual unique. Anyway, so we'll go ahead and begin with that. The rewards for this one are going to be really bad, though. But at least we'll get, if I can get to the end boss, we're just like 1 room away from the last boss. I'll get the stone piece, the fragment, so I can get to the trial master. You know? You kind of have to remember his actual attacks, because I kind of forget a little bit how his rotation goes. It's been a while since I fought him, but I think he's pretty simple because he telegraphs the heck out of his attacks. So I think I'm gonna have to do this another 2 times, so I might be getting ahead of myself. But I really don't want to be caught out in the open when that thing comes down. Explode already! Come on. There we go. The like level 1 blood glob isn't really that big a deal. I can survive that thing hitting me in the head. I guess you can avoid taking damage with the evade from that particular attack anyway. So that's kind of nice, because I just stood in that thing and I didn't take any damage. I have no idea if that thing would actually one-tap me or not. I have a feeling it would. Right now I don't know where the bounds are, because I can't hardly see the ground, because of all those stupid tornadoes. Okay, you big blood glob, get away. It's going to be a very slow process trying to walk this all the way to the finish line. So we got a lot of these things about ready to explode. It does make noise though, so like I can tell at least when it's going to blow up, so that's pretty cool. That way I'm not just standing in it and then blow up and die. Because that would be a pretty bad time. There's one guy bugged out over there. Oh, I'm standing on a lightning rune. Oh, I even did the combo right and still didn't do the frozen ground quick enough. Hey, this time we're actually in the middle. Cool. Let's let that blood glob fall. This is... We're about to blow up. There we go. Okay, back in we go. I think I'm outside the circle. Maybe I'm not. No, okay, whatever. Either that or you can block that. Maybe my block chance helped out. I have no idea. I'm not really sure what's actually keeping me alive. But I'm pretty thankful for it, so it's pretty nice. Having 60 chaos res is pretty helpful too. I know you can get higher than that. I know you can get like 75, and it's still... Chaos is still kind of like a weird issue, especially in like T18, T17 maps, but then again, like everything is kind of an issue at that difficulty, so... Alright, we finally finished that annoying room. This should be the last room. We should be fighting the boss next, which is nice. If I can get this thing to actually go, that'd be very, very helpful.
I can practically see your ego swelling.
Yeah, this one is... Buffs expire 3 times faster and debuffs expire 3 times slower. That is a death sentence one. That one is really, really bad. I think that the Bloody Hearts with the stun could be pretty bad, but that might be less problematic than that, because that's really bad.
Your guilt weighs you down.
I believe we're going to the last boss, though. If not, yeah, okay, yeah, we're going. Yeah, okay, cool. Last boss time. Kind of screwed that up right off the rip. That's great. But whatever. I need to kind of move a little. Oh my god. That sucks. Anyway, I'll be right back. I gotta help out with somebody here at the house. Just give me a second. Okay, anyway, I am back. I apologize about that. I mean, you might be right. 1.3k might not be good, but we'll find out. I kind of failed on that attempt. I have to put another one back in. Anyway, so how are you today? Skirus, I need to turn off that real quick. Sorry about being AFK there for a bit. Had daycare or something here at the house. See what we can get here. I always do the wrong one first. Ooh, spirit on that. That's kind of nice. Anyway, let's just quickly dump this stuff into a tab. Here we go. I'll deal with that junk later. Yeah, I mean, you might be right. 1.3k life might be a little low, but that's it is what it is. That's what we're trying with, and we're gonna see if we can. I mean, I got all the way to the last boss, and I just got one tap because I made a bad error, stepped in the wrong spot. I had a ton of really bad mods going on that last attempt, so the energy shield thing's not really a big deal. I can definitely kill that. That's fine.
Are you ready?
I don't think I had like any real decent rewards in the last one anyway either, so it is what it is.
I shall overcome.
Oh, is there still one up there? I figured all my tornadoes would have killed them out. No, where is it? Where's the last guy at? He is... Oh, that's good. He's up top. That's great. Next game. I don't think I can even hit him. This is a bricked run because I can't get the last guy. What is that? Is there like, if I move far enough away, will he like teleport down? Is there a way where I can get him to come down? I don't think I can. Yeah, I think my, this is, oh wait, I just hit him somehow. What is hitting him? Let's try it. Okay, we're whittling him. We're whittling him somehow. Oh, okay, that guy can hit him somehow. Alright, cool, we figured it out. We're good. We figured it out. Alright, we got it, we got it. How are you today, Skirus?
Don't get overconfident just because you beat the first.
Cannot be slowed or stunned. That might honestly not be such a bad one. Having additional modifiers on rares, I don't think that'll be a big deal. The invisible thing's a huge problem. I think the less offensive one is going to be that they can't be slowed. I think they can still be frozen, though, so I think it'll still work out. Even if they can't, I can still shock them anyway, so... Yeah, okay, they can still get frozen, so we're still good. It's kind of weird. It's not wanting to apply the code. Rank 1 died last night, and I'm not too far. Rank 1. Rank 1? Elon's rat also died. Oh, did he really? Oh, are you rank 1 hardcore? I've never actually bothered to play like hardcore on this because I suck too bad, but it also I'm just horrifically unlucky. I'm ranked 97. That's pretty impressive, man. That is impressive. Ouch. Yeah, so even though my health is kind of low, I do have a high block, an adequate block, high evasion, and a pretty high deflect chance. So that's impressive, though. Honestly, that is a commitment to the grind right there. Oh yeah, this would be a terrible one. Bosses dealing more and taking less. That'd be horrible. I think the skill speed one. I still have the derpy bird though to deal with, and that might be a problem with him being faster. But I feel like I'll go with the res. I think the res. I think I can cut that through easy enough. I've got a lot of the exposure and whatnot. So I mean, the res is okay. It's not great. I'll admit it can definitely be better, but it's. I mean, yeah, it works. So. Oh yeah, no, I understand that 100%. Yeah, I'd be taking a lot more damage for sure, but it. I don't know. I think it's adequate enough for the most part. I can definitely make it better, but the main idea is just don't get hit. It's one of those type of builds, you know. Okay, why can't I pick that up? Pick it up. I can't pick... Oh, because I already have one, don't I? Okay, my bad. I wasn't really paying attention to what the hell I was doing. I was kind of on autopilot, and I picked one up and didn't pick it. Where the hell's the drop point? Here we go. Yeah, last attempt I had all the stupid ground effects, so I had to constantly dodge everything. It was just a nightmare. Hopefully I don't have all those stack again, because I don't like that all that much. Oh yeah, with 19k energy shield, I don't doubt it. I never understood those energy shield builds. I've tried them a couple times. I can never get those crazy numbers. I'll get like 4 or 5, and I'm like, okay, I'm missing something clearly. And then I usually still get wrecked, and it's like,
This is just the beginning.
that would be bad. Monsters, that would also be bad. Oh no. Flipped corrupted bullet. Pyramid objects appear. Ay, 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 ay. These are all terrible. It's like all run ending. 6k in Act 5. That's nuts. Or Act 4, I see. Yeah. I was like, oh, we haven't gotten Act 5 yet. I just have to avoid that because getting corrupted blood would be really, really craptastic. Can I do my thing? There we go. Good thing we got the derpy bird first. So. Oh, you're playing a monk. Okay.
Impressive.
I made Invoker Monk in. I wanted to say Season 1, but it was just, patch 0.1, 0.2. That was a ton of fun. Absolutely. Volatiles is horrible. I'm pretty much going to have to go with Monsters grant no Flask and Charm Recharge on death, which is going to suck too, but. It's probably what we're going to have to go with. Hopefully I don't run out of mana before it, Wow, 33k ES. That's insane, dude. I have a feeling that your character just never dies with that. That'd be my assumption. I mean, that's crazy. Although if you're playing hardcore, that I would assume would be the absolute way to go. So, is there more mobs over here? Yep, there they are. Yeah, 33k ES, and then basically never having to worry about death, I suppose, would be a little bit goofy. You basically had, like, what, an immortal character at that point? Just... That was interesting. The audio kind of cut out for a second. That was unique.
What? Expecting
Yeah, I think 2K life when you got a shield of 33,000 is probably okay. One would have to assume. Unless if yeah, that wouldn't be very good. That only employs at nearby intruders, right? So that's probably not so bad compared to all these others. We'll go with that. As long as it's not going to petrify me, I think we'll be right. Oh yeah.
fuel your progress.
Yeah. Yeah, the molten whatever his name is, boss. Yeah, that guy was a yeah, definitely don't stand in the lava for that, that's for sure.
I can take you.
Oh, I got the corrupted blood. That's stupid. I just touched that laser and just ran right into the damn thing. Oh, this is one of these, so I have to like stand here and kill stuff. Right? Kinda half forgot about what this was. Sucks because I got that stupid gem, so I have to like just do little baby circles to get the 20 meters. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Alright, I think it's what, 3 waves? Maybe it's 4 on each of these? Yeah, okay. So that one's completed. Ugh, this one's actually in the way of this. That's just not cool. Alright, so I gotta like step off of that and then come back on. Step off and then go back on. That's not the worst thing to manage, but it's still kind of annoying. Oh, okay, is that one complete? Yeah. Okay, where the heck is the third one? Oh, it's right here. Here we go. I mean, technically, like, you kind of don't really have to beat that molten lava boss, though, right? So, like, you could just kind of not, you know, deal with that one, right? I don't want corrupted blood again. I can't take that twice. Okay, there we go. I feel like the audio keeps cutting out for some weird reason. It's kind of weird. Don't I already have a skill speed buff one, or did I not take that? Okay, cool. We'll go with the speed, I guess.
Races through your bones. Wild and wicked, this beast yearns for your blood.
Ooh. Hello. Where'd he go? He's down here, maybe? I had him get glitched into the wall one time, and that really sucked. Oh, great. We got the lasers. That's exciting. Oh, okay. No, man. He's way away from that anyway. We're fine.
Not ready.
Okay, don't get stuck on him. Or you could get stuck on him. That's cool. What do I care, right? I didn't go 20 meters yet? Oh, boy. Okay. I keep doing that. I, like, end up, like, 1 meter away. Heavy great aimer? I don't really care. And then we should have a fountain up ahead. I think. Okay, maybe not. Whatever. That's
You
fine.
may possess strength after all.
Escalating damage taken's horrible. These are all really bad, though. Oh my god. This might be another rip run. I can't do the volatiles. Getting petrified would be instant death, too. Oh, man. And I still got, what, 2 rooms to go? 3 rooms to go? I suck at math, whatever. Ah, man. We're gonna have to go with the escalating damage and just try and really speed through everything, I guess. Hopefully we'll be alright. Hopefully evade and whatnot. Oh, one of these. Okay, well, we're bound to get to the 50%. Oh, and I even picked up that mod somehow? Okay. Okay. So now we get this stupid thing in here. Of course, they just went right through that beam. That was kind of dopey. Pretty much I think the game is just kind of go around and around and around in a circle with this. Just kind of poop out some tornadoes when things drop. Hopefully they just insta-die. Okay, I didn't go far enough again. It's great. I swear I'm not complete trash at this game, although I might be. Ouch. Alright, the max 50% already. That's cute. I, again, didn't go quite far enough, like I thought I did. Oh, yeah. This whole 20-meter requirement thing is really annoying, but having bifurcate crits is definitely a huge bonus, so... Provided, of course, the tornadoes actually spawn with crit, but... There we go. Those trials all suck. You're not wrong, Jim. They definitely suck. I got to the last boss on my last run, then I got killed by one hit because I went the wrong direction by accident and stood right in the big AoE that just one-tapped me. Less defense. Yeah, that would be bad. Oh, you were here for that? Okay. I wasn't sure if you were watching yet or not.
Blood is the key.
Oh, it's one of these, eh? Oy. So it wasn't annoying enough when I did it the first time. Now I have to do it again. It kind of just depends on where that stupid laser beaming one with the corrupted blood goes, whether like, it's going to be really annoying or not. Can't see what's going on the ground. There's way too much stuff. Alright, now we move on to the next one, wherever the heck that might be. Here it is. Oh no, here's the stupid laser beam. Oh god. Woo! I'm just gonna have to like dodge roll underneath it, I guess. Yep. Or I could just dodge roll right into it. That's even better. Oh, I don't know if I can even survive that. Oh my gosh, what is going on? No. I gotta avoid that crap. Don't lock onto him and get me killed. You locked on and got me about killed. Good job, character. That's really smart. Maybe don't do that. Okay, at least the next one's not in that stupid crap, so it'll be a lot easier to deal with. Could you not lock onto the wrong thing, game? Is there like a setting where you can like disable like the auto latching on to targets and whatnot and like zeroing in hardcore as I'll get on stuff? This would be great. On my Merc, but I've been having severe issues and having to leave my computer. Oh, are you getting some stomach problems there, bud? Sorry to hear that. What do we got here? Monsters gain 20% added chaos. At least they have some chaos res, so I can kind of actually do that maybe, but that's still not good because it's not 75% reduction, it's only 59. So that 20% is going to be a little bit more than just a real 20%. Globules of blood manifest nearby. I think that's the one to go with. As long as I don't stand in it and get hit in the face, I think we'll be alright. Oh, that's kind of cool. 30% of armor also applies to cold damage? Dude, that's sick. I don't even know that was a thing. That's pretty neat. Could you imagine wearing a helmet that has 2 sockets? You got that, and then you got the belt that has that crap, this belt, and you stick it for helmets, and you get like 120% buff on that. That would be absolutely ridiculous.
This one hunger.
Alright, this time I'm gonna try and actually just play oh no, not that thing. I forgot about that.
May your next attempt prove more fruitful.
Oh, the spike wall got me again, dude. Okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna have to get more. I think we're gonna just have to wait on our 4th Ascendancy until I can get more armor. Cause yeah, that's twice in a row just getting boinked by some crap like that. That sucks. All right, well at least we have a game plan. That's all right. It's gonna be a real problem when the value of those level 75s go up though, but whatever. I even tried to keep my distance and I still got zoinked. That's terrible. Yeah. But 2 failed attempts, both times getting to the same stupid boss and both getting wrecked by that stupid bone wall. That's just a bad time. A little eye-opening. It is what it is, though. What am I trying to do here? What was I trying? Oh, right. I wanted to empty out this stupid box. There we go. What do we got here? That thing's potentially... I mean, it has a hope. It has hope and a dream. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. Whatever. Okay, so how can we increase survivability out the roof and still maintain a build that functions how we need it to for damage output? That is the question. I thought if I'd stuck to the walls on that boss, I'd have an easier time. Maybe the real trick would have been to just stay close to it. I kind of forget how the boss mechanics on one works. It's usually dead before I ever see any of them. So, but oh well. It is what it is. We'll just kind of jump on in, get something going. Oh, I didn't go 20 meters yet. There we go. I mean, there is the alternative that this particular build and mechanic is bad for trials anyway. Mostly because of that whole you have to travel 20 meters before you can do anything attack-wise concept, but... What does this thing do? Oh, okay, cool. It's a learning process. It's a learning process. I've only got 900 hours on this game, and it's still a learning process. Ay.
An easy trophy.
Let's see. Oh, perfect orbit transmutation. That's kind of neat. I haven't gotten one of those yet. Ouch. Nope, I'm going the wrong way. Here we go. I just thought I heard something drop up that way at one point, but I guess it came down here. Prismatic ring, don't mind if I do it. Orb of annulment, there you go. I think those are kind of cheap now, though, aren't they? It's like so many people have a strong build that can do stuff like crazy now. Did I miss something up that way? I don't think I did I? Maybe I did. I don't know. This is like the worst attempt of clearing this I think I've ever done. This pathing I'm doing is just brain dead. I don't know what I'm doing. My spirit is crushed after failing trials twice. What can I say? We'll get it though. We'll get it. I mean, if anything else, I could always just like, you know, totally change the build and go with the thing that we already know is stupid broken, which is, of course, Hollow Palm and like Ice Strike, and just clear the hell out of it stupid fast. But I am definitely having a lot of fun with this particular build aspect here. So, and that's kind of a real thing, is just trying to have fun, you know? There's something just so satisfying about just covering the whole screen in just ridiculous quantities of tornadoes. Just deleting everything. Ah. There we go. Hello.
Barely broke a sweat.
Okay, well, that one's completed. Oh. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and hop on out of that one. And oh my gosh, it's 3 o'clock already. Wow, I haven't even eaten lunch yet. I'm really bad at doing that. I should probably get myself some food. That works, I guess. Most of this stuff is crap, and I can delete it, but whatever. Is there like what does a perfect orb of transmutation even really do? I don't know. I guess it just gives you like better rolls or something. Does it actually sell for anything? I doubt it, but who knows? Perfect transmutation, exalts. Wow. 3 to 1 there, yeah. Kind of makes sense. It's almost impressive though. Oh my god, I forgot to actually hit the map. That was brilliant. I thought I hit the map device and hit the wrong thing. I just kind of zoned out for a hot second. Alright, let's go. Oh, Moment of Zen. Alright. Let's make our way to that. See what we can get. I think he usually needs like gold to buy stuff though, right? Or is it like you just get one free? I can't remember how all that thing works. Oh my gosh, 20 meters. I hate you. There we go. Holy cow. Okay. As much fun as this is, I might have to toy with the idea of going with something else so I can get better resistances and whatnot. And especially for that 4th Ascendancy. I feel like I'm going to have a real hard time with this. Trying to do that just the way that I've got everything set. Well, I think one thing I could do is easily just, you know, get better res on the armor and then be good to go. That'd probably be like the easiest solution. Just drop the evasion down a smidge and focus more on resistance, and then probably be fine. Might even be better going with like a hybrid ES evasion, so I can have a little bit more Yeah, superior antidote, unique charm. Interesting, interesting. Ow. Oh, I actually died. Oh, that sucks.
Nature's fury.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, character, come on.
Prepare yourself.
Okay, come on. The 20 meters thing, Jesus. That's killing me. I thought I could get away from it, but my character kept getting locked onto the damn boss there. That's a really irritating aspect of this. You get stuck, just hyper focused in on something. The character goes psychotic mode sometimes and just. Oh my gosh, what is that? Oh, ayo. Okay. Get away, get away, get away. There we go. That time it actually gave me the frost ground correctly. Or chilled ground, or whatever like you want to call it. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Don't die again. Ay, 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 ay. Well, that's a rip. And I even had the abyssal depths there, which I probably wouldn't have cleared anyway. Yeah, I need to do something. I'm getting too damn squishy here. Even after all the upgrades I did, I'm still too squishy. And I'm really running into an issue with this whole 20 meters thing. It's really killing me a lot. Just also the fact that my character like goes schizo and is like, I can kill that guy, and just. Yeah, you got an abyssal depths up? Sure, I can join you. It's a neat little thing though. Oops, wrong tab. When you become poisoned, I mean, I don't know, that might actually be a better thing for me to slot on for right now anyway. Sure thing, buddy. Let's get it on. Sweet. Oh, okay, you already got the depths right there. All right. Down the hole we go.
Not yet.
Oh, I didn't go 20 meters yet. Duh. There we go. I can't freaking see anything. There we go. Oh, it's only level 47 stuff. Jeez. I bet you got the level mod cap thing on, so like my character's acting like a level 47 character. Got you. That makes sense. Was there anything down this way? I think. Yeah. Okay, we missed some stuff. All right. I believe the other path is over here. Ugh. Stupid 20 meters. Damn it. That was like a 12 count freaking power or frenzy charge thing too. That's crazy. On the barrage number down there in the bottom. That would have been a bonkers one. We got some chests over here. Oh, gnarled collarbone. That's just me, buddy. You trying to shoot me? Are you on Discord? Alright, I'll join your Discord. What's up, man? God, that's funny. Are you there, Mr. Man? Oh yeah, don't do that yet. Yeah. Oh, so that plan of mine going to get my 4th Ascendancy with this just didn't work out. I might actually have to go like Hollow Palm and just kind of dork out with the stuff I already know a lot better mechanic wise. So we don't have to do like any real weird tech to get it to just be stupid OP. I think Ghost Dancer might help too if I can get my energy shield up high enough, but as of right now, it's not really there. I think I might have gone a little far from you. My bad. I thought you were behind me and you weren't. Really didn't want to try and like devoid you of all the XP, you know what I mean? I thought something was going to spawn up there and it didn't, so it's kind of weird. I'm just leaving all the drops for you, so. Yeah, okay, here's the actual... Right. I think I stole some of your gold, but whatever. Oh, there's actually a click to return to surface button, so you don't even actually have to walk all the way back. I didn't even know that. That's sweet. That's super helpful, man. You can just click a button and be gone. Here, I'll grab some of this crap so I can ID it and whatever for you when we get up to the top. Because I'm sure your inventory is kind of full. I think everything else is kind of crap in there. Alright. Yeah, I think there might have been some stuff back. Did you grab all the good shit over here? Oh, that might actually be kind of neat. I don't know. Leveling material, who knows? Is that a superior armor piece? Oh yeah, dude. I can break that stupid thing down. I think something I've got isn't... Oh yeah, it's these boots. They're not at 20% yet. That's something. Yep. Alright. I'm gonna head back to town. Baboosh. Yeah, I want to go to town, empty the inventory. I figure you can progress from there. So I think I might actually break for lunch since I'm not really accomplishing what I had intended to accomplish. So, which is really disappointing. But I'm also really hungry and I haven't eaten lunch yet. So that's kind of like, yeah, it's 3 in the afternoon and no food makes for a grumpy boy. You know what I mean? So a grumpy man. A little old to be a boy. So, yeah, boy man. Man boy. Man boy do bear. Anyway. But yeah, so thank you very much for tuning in to those who had watched. Appreciate that. I'm going to take a break for probably the afternoon. I might be on again this evening, so if you care to follow or whatever, just which I appreciate, of course. Just kind of tune in if you got the chance. So those are all junk armors, by the way. Nothing good in any of that. I didn't mean to hit return passes. That's the wrong button. Anyway, so I appreciate everyone tuning in. I appreciate all the views. Skiris, if you're still there, much appreciated for the commentary and the conversation. I really appreciated that. Hopefully you have a wonderful rest of your day, and hopefully your adventures on hardcore are successful and lucrative. Enjoy.